Can you feel the excitement? Can you feel the electricity? It's time to panic. It's time for Anime Panic. Today I'm going to be giving you a preview of the fall 2016 anime season. Let's go in alphabetical order and get it started. First up, we have Bloodivores. I've seen 2 episodes of this show. It's basically about half people are human, half the people are vampires. They try and keep the vampires in check by making them wear these collars. The first episode reminds me of like Awari no Seraph, but that's only because that's the only vampire show I've really watched. So I kind of got that kind of vibes. But then the second episode, I kind of got Dead Man Wonderland vibes. The show kind of changed and morphed into something else. So it looks like it's going to be a crazy ride. A lot of bloodshed, a lot of violence. And you're not really sure, are the vampires good guys? Are they bad guys? Are they just misunderstood? You're not really sure where this is going. So we'll see. I've seen 2 episodes so far. It looks good. So if you like Awari no Seraph or Dead Man Wonderland, give this one a watch. Next up is Cardfight Vanguard G. Next. Yup, Team Tri-3 is done dominating the world as a group. So now Chrono, Tokoha, and Shion are now split up and making their own teams. They're forging their own path. They're going their own ways. Not much to say so far. Not really sure what direction that the series is going. But I will say that every season, if you don't watch Vanguard, they have a tutorial episode, obviously to push sales of the card game. And in this tutorial episode, the guy who's the newbie basically just picks up his cards and scoops. He's like, yep, you win. I'm out of here. I've never seen that before in a card game show where a guy just scoops, literally just picks up his cards and walks out. Like, people just, never give up like that. That was quite different to see and definitely reminiscent of real life. Reminds me of how card games in real life go. So yeah, we'll see how Cardfight Vanguard goes this season. Hopefully better than last season. Next up, we have Cheating Craft. I've seen 1 episode of this. In this world, your fate is determined by how well you do on this exam. And there are 2 different types of people. People who study really hard and people who just want to cheat. The less people that do well on this test, the better. Because then those people get the better positions and the better jobs in life. So the people who work really hard and study really hard, they don't want the cheaters to prosper. So they try to do everything they can to stop the cheaters from cheating. And you think this is just about cheating and taking tests. No, the show is way deeper than that. It's like Dragon Ball Z style fighting between the students, and only one survives and everybody dies, and it's fucking amazing. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like people start cheating, right? And then if they get caught, they get thrown out of the test. So they can't take the test, they fail, right? So then there's other people who are sneakier and will do things while people are distracted, or will just take out other students. And then the people who worked really hard are like, hey, that guy's cheating. So they get up out of their seats and jump at him and try to take him out. I don't know. This is a wacky one. It's only 12 minutes an episode. It's not a full episode. Definitely give this one a watch. Anyone who's taking a test or an SAT kind of test could definitely relate to this. Next up, we have Flip Flappers. This is a magical girl show. One of 3 that I'm watching this season because I love magical girl shows. I'm always looking for a show that's like Madoka, but... Oh, I said Madoka. Oh God. Ah, major headache. I can't compare anything to Madoka. Shameful panic. Never do that again. So anyway, Flip Flappers is it's kind of like Fooly Cooly. And I hate Fooly Cooly, but this is kind of cool so far. It's just random and out there and colorful and really just out there. It's crazy. I don't know what to expect. It's been good so far. I think there's going to be a solid story behind this. I have high hopes. So if you like Fooly Cooly, give Flip Flappers a watch. What do you have to lose? Next, we have a late addition to my viewing lineup, Getsuyobi no Tawawa. This made headlines for being taken off of YouTube as soon as it was uploaded by the production company. So it has to be controversial, right? I mean, why would it be taken off of YouTube? How bad could it possibly be? Not that bad. In fact, I'm sure this is how every other show is, where a girl has giant breasts and a guy runs into those breasts. I mean, come on, how offensive is that? It's in every show. Every show has that. Come on. So basically, this guy runs into this girl on a train, runs into her boobs, and she's like, hey, you pervert, prevent other perverts from molesting me while I'm on this train. And he's like, okay. So it kind of forges a relationship between them, and it's only a 4-minute episode, so it's kind of, random, kind of slow, we don't know what's going on just yet, but, for 4 minutes, it's a guilty pleasure. I'll watch it. Who knows? Who cares? Next up, we have Keijo. Yes, my supposed show of the season. Oh yes, the butt battle show. Girls must stand on a platform in a pool and knock each other off with their boobs and their asses. That's all they can use. And if any other part other than their feet touches the platform, they also lose. So the idea is to knock each other off into the pool. Oh man, this is just amazing. If you haven't watched it, you should. Oh my god. You have tits and ass. What else could you ask for? Probably naked tits and ass too, as this show is rated R+. What else is there to say? It's all about the butt battles. Go watch some butt battles, guys. Next up, we have Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku. You know, I thought Keijo was going to be show of the season, but I think this one, another magical girl show, is going to take the cake because it's just crazy. I mean, it's a combination of two of my favorite shows. You have Madoka and Mirai Nikki combined into one. Magical girls going at it, killing each other, a huge bloodbath, survival game, only one can survive. I don't know about that part, but I know what you're saying. Panic, the last time you hyped up a show that was two of your favorites combined, look what happened. Shut the fuck up. This is different. Alright? This isn't big order. This is going to be good. I know this is going to be good. Don't let me down, show. This is going to be amazing. It's only rated PG-13, so I don't know how much blood there's actually going to be, how graphic and gruesome it's actually going to be, but I have high hopes for this one. This one's going to be it. This is the one, guys. This is going to be the next big show, the next great classic in the magical girl genre. Next up, we have NonBaka. This is about a group of people who have escaped from every prison in the world, except for, I think it's called Nanba Prison. So they're put in this prison, they can't get out. Basically, the first episode, they escape, and they're running through the prison, and through all these death traps, and navigating their way, and it's basically like an excuse to throw out every kind of possible death trap and life-threatening situation that you can and see if they survive it. But they don't make it out. So I guess the whole rest of the show is going to be about them trying to get out of this prison. I don't know. People had high hopes for this. They thought it was going to be prison school. I'm like, no, this is definitely not prison school. Definitely not even close to being that great. But it's entertaining so far. It's wacky. It's not really my kind of humor. You know, everybody else is laughing their asses off, and I'm just like, it's okay. Next, we have Cultic Nine. And what else can you say other than it deals with the occult? Seriously, I don't know what the hell's going on in this show. It's so confusing right now. There's death and darkness, and there's a cult. I don't really know what else to say. I gotta watch more. I've only seen one episode, but hopefully it comes together and puts forth an entertaining story. But people have high hopes, and it's just been okay so far. Next, we have Okusama ga Seto Kaicho. Yes, it's finally back, the second season. Oh, I've been waiting for this. My wife is the student council president. It's basically about two high schoolers who live together. She comes onto him really strong. He doesn't want anything to do with her. And then she cries, and she's like, you don't touch me anymore. And he's like, oh, is this what you want? And he grabs her boobs and starts sucking on her nipples, and they have sex. And, oh, it's so broken, guys. Oh, it's only 8-minute episodes. Just watch it. Just watch it. I'm telling you, you won't be sorry. Of course, we have Psyche Kuso, which is wrapping up with its final 15 episodes. Oh, God, I'm going to miss this show so much when it goes away. Oh, it's been so entertaining. Actually, the amazing part is the main character basically hasn't uttered a single word the whole time. All you're doing is reading his inner monologue, what he thinks of everybody else. He doesn't really say anything. I mean, he says a couple words maybe the whole time. He doesn't really open his mouth like ever. So, anyways, that has been a great show, a great watch. I would recommend. We're 72 episodes in. There's 85 total. If you haven't watched it, I know it looks like a mountain to catch up on, but only 4 minutes. You can do it. Get going. Next, we have Shunsojo Matoi. I've watched 2 episodes of this. This is my third magical girl show. This one looks pretty good. This one definitely looks pretty good. I'm getting Madoka vibes. I know, I said it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I should never ever say Madoka when comparing magical girl shows. But I'm getting Madoka vibes because these possessed people are like witches in Madoka, where they create their own dimensions apart from reality. So that kind of reminds me of that. And they fight in this alternate reality, and it looks like there's going to be a few of them. There's the main character who got her powers and doesn't know how she got them or why she got them or how to use them. Then there's her friend who's jealous and wants the powers but doesn't have the powers. And then there's this girl who comes in and saves her when she's being attacked, who already is a magical girl. So it looks like there's going to be a cast of like 3 to 5 maybe magical girls. Definitely looks good. I love magical girl shows, what can I say? Alright, at this point I'd say last but not least, but this is definitely least because I've already dropped it after 2 episodes. It's www.working, or webworking. I don't know, this show is just way too boring. There's too many characters. I don't care. It's just horrendous. It's boring like working is boring. It's not like New Game, which is actually entertaining. I don't know. This is just not for me. Did not hold my interest. Just not for me. Too slice of lifey. So that concludes the fall preview of the anime season. Let me know what you guys are watching. Let me know if I should add more shows, if I should drop some of the shows that I'm watching. I'm pretty sure that this season is already better than the summer season. That was a complete disaster. So I hope that all these shows work out. I hope you guys picked up a few of these shows to watch on your own. And until next time, keep watching.